Come with us to Alton Towers on the 1st of June 2025. For some reason we decided to get the monorail. We never get the monorail. It was like a last minute decision, but thankfully they were running quite a few and we didn't wait long at all. So of course we headed over and entered into the park, and our first stop was of course the new merch. We have brought out a little review video on that, so make sure you check that one out, because honestly, what is going on here? We decided to mix up the day and actually start with Galactica instead, and honestly, no queue at all, front row. They were literally waiting for people to actually fill it. Then headed over and did Toxicator, as you can see, was just a walk on again, followed by Nemesis Reborn at 5 minutes yet again. I could not believe how quiet it was over here. Went over to do Curse, but unfortunately it hadn't opened yet. And Congo Rapids was opening in 5 minutes, and unfortunately it was delayed. We didn't wait around, and instead we headed over and rode the Smiler. After the Smiler, we then headed over and we rode Oblivion. Just no one else think there's more mist going on at the moment. Then we rode Oblivion again after that. And oh my god, look at these little baby geese serving. We then went over and we did Big Bob. And after Big Bob, we had some lunch, and my crisp sandwich was to die for. Look at this short queue time as well for the Wicker Man at 5 minutes. Crazy. We then went over and we went to Dark Forest. Like I said, really mixing up today. We went over and did 13, followed by Rita, of course. After Rita, we then headed over and did Hex, which again was a walk-on. And after we did that, we headed over to X Sector, and of course we did the Smiler. We then headed back over to Curse because it had reopened, and again it was a walk-on. Then Cal went on Toxicator, and this is where it all went chaotic. Cal thought I was just sat outside on live talking to you lovely lot, but no, in fact, I snuck over, rode Nemesis Reborn, and actually got row 1 as well. When I pulled back into the station, Cal was just stood there watching me pull back in on row 1. We then headed over on the Sky Ride and headed over towards Dark Forest. Look at these views, so beautiful. Of course, we had to head over and do a cheeky ride on Rita while we were here, and then back over to the X Sector. After another cheeky ride on a Smiler, we headed over for Oblivion, and honestly, when I say there was no queue, they were actually waiting for people to come and actually be on the ride because there was literally nobody to fill it at all. Cal then went over and I spoke to you lovely lot, and this is where karma hit me. The ride unfortunately went down, so they did allow the guests to actually go over and ride the Smiler instead, and as you all know, the Smiler is my favourite, Nemesis is Cal's. So this is definitely karma for when I ran away earlier and rode Nemesis without Cal knowing. It did actually start to rain quite heavy at this point as well. So once I caught up with Palpatine over here, we then headed out of the park because the park had officially closed. It was chucking it down. We were getting wet. But, you know, we decided to take the scenic route out the park on live to you lovely lot. And as you can see, Cal's back is getting absolutely drenched. We hit up the Bear Cave on the way out because Cal's obsession with the Bear Cave is literally unhealthy at this point. And after we hit up the Bear Cave, we then headed out through Forbidden Valley. It's amazing when you leave quite late as well and you can see everything so quiet, so peaceful. Literally hardly anyone in the park. It was such a beautiful experience. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for all your support today and always, all of you. And thank you so much to the bottom of hearts for 11,000, and stay iconic and see you next time.